Would say everybody's DJ Modi here from What Say Radio. Appreciate y'all always tuning in, locking it in. Please hit the like button, share, subscribe to the page, subscribe to the channel, helps your boy grow. And man, yeah, like I said, hope everybody's having a great Thursday evening. Right now, we got Thursday night football on. And last checked at the time of this recording, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. Ravens at the Dolphins, and the score is 28-6. The Ravens are blowing them out, basically. It's in the fourth quarter. Been a pretty boring game. Lamar Jackson's thrown about four touchdowns so far. It's good to see him back on the field doing his thing. Got him on my fantasy team, y'all. Shh. Keep that on the hush. But anyway, my fantasy team is doing good. That is not why we're here. What I am here for is to talk a little more about the crypto, about the economy financially. I've seen on X a lot of talk about the president assigning a new Fed chair as soon as, or potentially as possibly as early as the December time frame before the new year. And I just want to come in and clear that up because some people are making claims that he's already made a pick and it's already finalized. No, it has not been finalized yet. It's still, he mentioned in an interview that he could possibly name somebody at the end of the year, but he hasn't officially come out and put an actual statement out. So, contrary to what everybody's saying right now, those are still rumors. However, with that being said, y'all know if you've been following the Federal Reserve, and President Trump, Jerome Powell, and President Trump, they haven't. They kind of been bumping heads ever since Trump took office here early in the year. And, Fed Jerome Powell, he kind of marches to his own tune, to his own beat. He's watching the data. He's watching all the analytics and making decisions based off of what he feels is the best decision to make as the chair. Unfortunately, Trump hasn't liked some of his decisions. He's been wanting him to make cuts like way earlier in the year, and he wanted him to make drastic cuts like 50% or 50-point base cuts. And Jerome Powell just resisted. They had a meeting early this year. It didn't go well. It was on live TV for them to. They were walking through a construction site, and Trump was giving information out, and Jerome was shaking his head like, "No, that's not it." But anyway, anyway, like I said, no, Jerome Powell is has not a replacement has not been named yet. No, the president, he doesn't have the authority or the power to fire Jerome Powell, neither. Jerome Powell's official term ends next year. So a replacement can be named, yes. And will the markets move on that potential change? Absolutely. But here's where we are so far. We know that the Fed came out, Jerome Powell, yesterday and did another quarter base rate cut. And so this was his second. He did one in September, the first in September, and the last one just here yesterday. And so he's indicated in that meeting yesterday that he could potentially do another cut, but he's going to look at the jobs market and see how that goes as far as persuading him or him making his decision. All right, so that's what it's looking like, and that's what November. Yeah, we're getting ready to go into November, so that would be in December. All right, so what we do know, as for right now, is that, like I said, Trump has mentioned that he could possibly come out with somebody, but he hasn't made an official statement. All right, and he said he could do this before Christmas, and the short list is reportedly down to a few key, candidates as Trump looks to reshape U.S. monetary policy heading into 2026. Powell's term officially runs through 2026, but the administration wants a fresh direction on the interest rates, inflation control, and this is important, crypto regulations. Now, if this move happens, it should shift the entire economy from Wall Street to Main Street and impact the stocks, the housing market, and even Bitcoin. So, The Fed power shift could be the biggest financial headline of this year if it goes down. But right now, again, I just want to come on here and let you know that nothing is official, that it's not set in stone. It could possibly be in the coming days that we do hear of who will be our Fed in 2026 taking over for Jerome Powell. So this is big. This could be potentially big financial news, and so we'll monitor it here on What You Say Radio. You got to keep it locked in right here with DJ Mo D. As I said, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the page, hit the notification bell so that you can stay informed and be informed when I come on here. This is DJ Mo D. I'll catch y'all in the next one.